swipe at his predecessor, Martin O'Malley, in characterizing the jail as a national embarrassment that was allowed to go on for too long.
I have instructed Secretary Moyer to immediately shut down the Baltimore City Men's Detention Center.
Standing outside the Baltimore City Jail, Governor Larry Hogan ticked off its sordid history to say it's time to end what he called an embarrassment to the state.
Frankly, the Baltimore City Detention Center is a disgrace, and its conditions are horrendous. The fact is that this is a pretrial facility where individuals being held here have not yet been convicted of a crime. But still, they are forced to live in substandard, frankly, appalling circumstances.
The governor's decision comes less than 2 months after the latest push by critics to fix the jail. They use these pictures showing shower stalls rusted out if they work at all, the presence of black mold, mattresses so old and worn they can no longer be sanitized between users. And it comes 2 years after scandal rocked the facility with a federal corruption case that included gang leaders claiming to run the jail and fathering children with female corrections officers. Hogan slammed former Governor Martin O'Malley's response to the scandal when O'Malley called it a positive achievement in the fight against gangs.
It was just phony political spin on a prison culture created by an utter failure in leadership.
The 700 or so detainees will be moved to other facilities in the area. Employees will be reassigned. The Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake, issued a brief statement about the decision to close the jail a short time ago, saying she, quote, had concerns about the jail and looked forward to the governor's plans. This is the only, according to the governor, this is the only detention facility of its kind in the country that is located in a local jurisdiction but run by the state. And as for the governor's plans, well, on the other side of this gate, this is the rear gate to the jail, is a big sign that says never again. That is certainly true. The plan is to demolish it and not replace it. Reporting live tonight from the City Jail, I'm Jane Miller, WBAL-TV 11 News.
Jane, thank you. Of course, the Baltimore City Jail has a long, very colorful history, from a riot to even a famous escape. The city gave up running it to the state years ago, and the facility remains the target of lawsuits. 11 News I-Team reporter David Collins continues our live team coverage. David.
Well, Donna, this past includes housing an inmate whose nickname is Tunnel Joe, and his name says it all.
The Baltimore City Jail looks like a fortress built inside a citadel. Parts of it date back to the 1800s. Its long and checkered past has everyone from former inmates to visitors glad to see it close.
Staff, they don't do their job. There's a lot of stuff, you feel me? There's a lot of stuff that come with this building. I'm happy. Yeah, they need to close this down.
It's uncomfortable seeing somebody that you really love through a mirror and you looking at them. You can't physically see them or physically touch them.
Back in 1971, a riot broke out following a scuffle between a guard and a Black Panther prisoner. 50 inmates managed to get out of their cells. Armed with steel pipes and mop handles, they went on an hour and 15-minute rampage before being stopped by 75 city officers using tear gas. The state took over operations in 1991 and renamed it the Baltimore City Detention Center. In 2002, the Justice Department declared the environment violated inmates' constitutional rights. Deplorable conditions still plague the place. Public Justice Center Legal Director Deb Gardner recently filed a lawsuit over inhumane conditions at the jail.
Shower facilities that are old, rusted out, floors rusted out, black flies, black mold, vermin infestation in the cells.
BGF gang leader Tavon White actually ran the place a couple of years ago. Prosecutors describe White as the architect of a criminal enterprise inside the joint. Despite being behind bars, he got 4 guards pregnant awaiting trial for attempted murder. Then there's Tunnel Joe Holmes. In 1949, serving time for burglary, he dug his way to freedom. The tunnel under his cot was 26 feet deep and 70 feet long.
Holmes dug that tunnel after he was transferred from the Baltimore City Jail to the state pen next door. The warden at the time called it the greatest escape he has ever heard. Now, Holmes was captured when he returned from Baltimore from New England to board a ship. Police arrested him when he tried to rob a lady of $5. Reporting live from East Baltimore, David Collins, WBAL-TV 11 News.
All right, David, thanks.